progress that we've made. The new software and handhelds were the first thing on the agenda. We got that training and implementation in May, and we implemented the use of that in June. The handwritten tickets actually were inaccurate as well as unprofessional, so that right off the bat, people took us a little more seriously simply with our delivery. The accurate information that the database collected, though, is the real reason for it, so we can keep track of the offenders. We can keep track of the plates properly and get the owner information to hold them accountable. And then as far as the permit lots, it's detailed management of the permit lots, and we were able to actually create leases for each permit holder, and it was simplified, they're easy to track. And Newland and Company was in our office last week, and tentatively they are, we've passed. There was no opposition to our processes, so that is a huge improvement since not only did we not pass, we were unable to be audited last time because there was just nothing to audit, so this is good news. The ordinances were updated, thank you. That process just completed and actually took effect this week. 43 pages of amendments to bring us to date, basically. So it didn't necessarily make changes to the major operations. It made it more streamlined. It brought it current. And it allows for the Parking Commission to manage the fines, where there were a few of them that were detailed out that didn't need to be. So we manage those in-house. And the biggest thing that I wanted to point out is that what it will do from this point forward is allow us to use the court system, the county attorney's office, the boot. That system can be in place now to collect from those that aren't paying. So we can actually, the or else actually has a result. So far we've just been saying or else. From this point forward, we can actually ask them to appear in court, and that's a lot of times enough just to ask them. They'll come pay just with the warning. So that's going to hopefully up the amount of people paying. And then it got rid of a metered district. It was a whole section on a metered district when the meters lined the streets. That was outdated. I think someday that will be needed to be updated again, but it didn't make any sense. We were able to remove that. We revamped the ticket rates. We increased the fines for 18 different violations. We used comparable surrounding city information to put us in line with the market on what was considered a deterrent. And this resulted in a doubled average ticket rate. Previously, the average ticket rate was $6. It's now running between $11 and $12. This is the ones that we did change. These are the 18 that changed. As you can see, the Helena, Missoula, and Bozeman are listed there. And our former fines for a lot of those were just, especially on the 2-hour parking, which is where we spend most of our time. They were only at $5, and a year before that at $2. So we raised those to 10, which is still kind compared to some areas. So, but I think it is appropriate right now. And then some of the safety hazards we raised to take a little more seriously when we